yourself for a change?
Come now. There's no cause for panic. This one might make for a worthy opponent.
Might you have a moment to speak further?
Look, my friends. Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
You and your adventures. I trust you have not forgotten the true purpose of our voyage?
At last, we are come to the land you call the New World. My home. Tura.
Welcome back, comrades. I realize a lot of you are probably locked behind an ad break right about now. And I apologize for the poor timing there. I had to take a bathroom break before we started here. Very sorry. Just making sure I have my water. I do. And yes, because there's a lot going on in this, yes, more reasons for people to subscribe is correct, Kekleon. Yes. Now, just gonna make sure the lighting's good enough for... What the heck? I'm not used to that. Okay. Then if I do this, it should work. Well, yes! Yep, that's right. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding us all, Kekleon. We have a new Discord. And that should be the link there. And yes, we currently have a vote going on as to what I am to as to the nature of some upcoming content. Because I'm very indecisive like that. Anyway, you can see here we're in the gold saucer. It's actually, in a few minutes, they're going to have the weekly lottery draw over here at the so-called Cactpot. Right here, this is where everyone's hanging out for a minute because, yeah, you can see all the dancers and everything. Oh, this is adorable! How are they doing that? How are they doing that with the... Are they just changing... Do they have multiple dresses of different colors and they're just switching them out on a timer? That's... I've never seen this before. This is really impressive. And we got some dancing. And yes, this is my character here. It's the guy. You all know him. You all know him. He's the guy who dances on the screen. It's Spamton. Who? But this Spamton lost his nose in space a long time back at the end of Endwalker. Poor Spamton. There. Make him smile. I can make him dance too. See? It's a bit weird trying to look at myself with this camera, but what can you do? Alright, looks like the drawing is going to be in about a minute and a half. And then once that draw starts, we'll get into where I am now in the main story. I'm at this quest called the Feet of the Brotherhood, which is the last in a series of trials I've been trying to help another character through in some essentially rite of passage in her native land of Tural. Oh. Oh, there's a secondary draw here too. Yeah, there won't be as much going on. There won't be as much clutter going on here once we leave, but right now there's a bunch of names. So I think the drawing is supposed to be right now? Why isn't it... Hang on, what? I'm early for the drawing. Learn about the Jumbo Cackpot. Did I? Oh, it's not for another hour. Oops, I messed up. Okay. I'm leaving. Sorry about the delay. Where were we? Okay. On with the show for realsies. So I should just be able to do this. Alright. And we don't need this, and we don't need this. There. Hopefully that should clear up some of the clutter there, at least. Kekleon. Some of it. Although, actually, now that I think about it, what if... Hang on, is there a way to... Settings... Okay, and then this... There. Then... If I put this... here, maybe, and this here... There. That should be a little cleaner, at least. Now I need to climb up here. Now, I'll explain as well. The reason that I wanted to stream this piece was that so far the story has, like, I've been trying to get through this part of the story here for a while, but it's hit a certain beat that is really sticking with me. It's really making me think. And what you're about to see here is part of that. I'll explain. Old friend, old friend, old friend, slightly less old friend who is close with this girl here, who is the main character of this arc. She's the one I'm helping through the rite of passage. There are 3 other contenders, 2 of whom are now out of the running for reasons that will likely come up here. I am short. Kryl over here and Spamton, these 2 characters are what are called Lalafels. They're basically the local dwarf race. They look kind of like Cabbage Patch Kids, as you can see. But they are both definitely adults, or at least Kryl is for sure. Aaronville over there is a Viera, rabbit person. These 2 are elves, Ellison. They're twins. But Alisae's a girl and Alphino's a guy. But they look very similar, as you may have noticed, and that's why. And Luke Lamont here is what's called Hrothgar. Cat people. Or, in this region, they're called Shabral. But in our character's home continent, they're called Hrothgar. And that's what they're called in the interface. So, anyway, let me see if I can do an impression of this character's voice here. And yes, I will be voicing the unvoiced lines in this, of which there will be some, but a lot of it is voiced as well. Let me try here. Someone has gone to fetch the real Ja. He should be here soon. Upon proceeding, several cutscenes will play in sequences. Recommended he set aside. Yeah, that's just narrate. Yeah, that's warning me that. Yeah, commence battle for the feat of. This is what's called a solo duty. It's going to be like a single player combat piece that's like important. Scripted fight, as it were. Here we are. I'll introduce the characters as they show up.
Eorzea, I'm ready for the final feat.
Yeah, this chameleon-looking dude here, this is Eorzea. He's a real piece of work.
Grown weary of postponing the inevitable, have you?
So, I think it's time I explained the four contenders. There's Wuk-Lamat, there's another, a different type of cat person called a Mikote. His name is Koana. And Wuk-Lamat and Koana get along quite well with each other. They have somewhat different perspectives on, like, they have different leadership styles that they intend to implement. Koana is more about innovation and technology, whereas Wuk-Lamat is more about keeping peace among the different cultures that are here. And then, well, also their adoptive brother and sister as well, so that helps. Their other sibling is a different type of lizard guy by the name of Eorzea. He is a bit of a warmonger, but his motivation seems to be that okay, I have reason to believe that he's being used by another one of this type of lizard guy. But I don't know if he's going to show up on this stream. Anyway, he's out of the ring. He's out of the running because he broke a rule and got disqualified. And then there's Bakul Jaja, who is a two-headed lizard guy. A big two-headed lizard guy. One head's like this, the other one's a different type. That guy is this guy's son. And he has dropped out of the race because he had, rather than trying to do the right properly, he had been trying to take the prize keystones from the other contenders by force. And just raising havoc to delay the other, like really just playing really dirty. But Wuk-Lamat ended up beating him in a fight recently, and he had a psychotic break and ran away screaming. And shortly after we got here, we met this jerk who found out that Bakul had to tell him that he had lost to Wuk-Lamat, and his response was to call Bakul useless and tell him to get out of his sight, and say that now we're going to have more so-called blessed siblings, two-headed lizard giant, and have them step up instead. Yeah. All in all, screw this guy. This guy is utterly despicable, and we had to go talk to Bakul Jaja after that, and we found out that he had been such a rough, bullying jerk because, well, that's all he really knew. He felt like he felt like the only, because he'd been brought up by this jerk, he came to believe that he had to be special. He had to clear this rite first and take the throne of the continent as the so-called Dawn Servant. And if he couldn't do that, then his life had no meaning. Plus, without getting into all the biology of all these so-called Mamulja and the 3 different subspecies, the method for producing a 2-headed offspring has a 99% stillbirth rate. Part of Zerelja's string of insults toward Bakul was essentially that he's just as useless as all of his dead siblings. Yeah. And so Bakul had kind of broken down because he thought that he had failed all of these other stillborn children. And it got really dark. It was and I'll be honest, those of you who know me well enough have probably guessed that I really, really resonate with the whole if you're not special, you're worthless kind of mental trap. So that's why I'm streaming this now. Because I want to see where this goes. And I think some of you may want to see my reactions to this as well. That's how we got here. Oh yeah, and the final trial is actually being run by this guy. And the trial is to defeat, in combat, a magic recreation of the current ruler in his physical prime.
Something like that. You see, I've learned all sorts of things about Mamuk and your people.
Multitasking during the stream, you need to clean and make dinner. Fair enough.
Is that supposed to impress me?
I now understand why I need to surpass blessed siblings.
Yeah, blessed siblings refers to the 2-headed giant lizards.
The cost of producing superior offspring is destroying your people's souls. Look at them, and you'll see this.
Let's just say Bakul is far from the only one who's been really who's really felt a serious mental and emotional toll from that aforementioned 99% stillbirth rate.
So I'll defeat my father's shade and prove to you that there's a better path for Mamuk.
I'll turn up the volume of the game as well here, because I'm seeing the audio balance is a bit off. There we go.
What drivel! Without the blessed, we are nothing but weaklings! Doomed to fade into obscurity.
Of course you're weak. We all are, each and every one of us. But when we join hands, we gain the strength to overcome any foe, even Valley Garmanda.
Valley Garmanda was a gigantic bird, dragon, beast thing that had been sealed in ice because it was destroying everything and killing everyone. Big, nasty, scary monster. But Cool Jaja had previously freed the thing from its ice prison just to delay the other 3 contenders, because they all said that dealing with that was more important than the contest. And the 3 of them, together with obviously help from Spamton here and a few others, they were all able to slay the thing for good. And so, because of that, one of the trials was actually supposed to be to help fortify the ice encasing this beast, but because 3 out of the 4 contenders had all straight up slain the thing. Obviously, the ice prison thing wasn't really a thing anymore. So he's so the guy in charge of that was like, you know what? And this guy's like a huge like giant guy. He's basically like, well then, you've all clearly proven yourselves. So here, each of you gets a stone. Go forth, right? Bakul Cha-Cha was a flight risk. Yes. Oh, Goofy, that's not. Yeah, you put a dot in there. Yes. Yeah. So everybody except Bakul got that prize just because they rendered the task meaningless just by being heroes.
Enough talk. Prove your mettle against Gulul Jaja, the finest warrior ever to have graced Turan.
Context. Gulul Jaja is another giant two-headed lizard guy, but he's a much better person. He's the current ruler, and he's the adoptive father of Wuklamat Kona and the biological father, as far as we know, of Zeralja. And he's the guy who sealed Valigarmanda in the ice.
Papa's shade will stop me from upholding his legacy.
I will fight alongside her.
Oh, here's Kona. There's Kona. The brother. These two are my friends. Old friends. OG party friends.
Are not permitted to assist one another. Second promise. But you may observe your sister's pitiable attempt.
The tall one, out of the two guys, the tall one in black, his name's Eorzea, and the other one, and the shorter one in the gray white, his name's Thancred. Elizin and Human Hewer, they're called, respectively.
I see. In that case, it seems I'm no longer a claimant. I'm now free to participate, I trust.
Okay, I was not expecting that. Actually, no. I was okay. There have been some hints recently that Kona was considering dropping out of the running because he is so impressed by how good Wuklamat is with people, and he himself does not consider himself that much of a people person. He's an absolute genius. He went to the fancy university over in Eorzea, a place called Charlian, and learned a lot. And his big dream was to bring new technology to this continent, to Ural, and make everyone's lives better that way through innovation. And so far, he's been able to do all the trials his own way. Wuklamat's answers to the trials tended to be more about like getting to know more about the cultures that the trials were built around, whereas Kona was like, oh, here's some bottled magic. I'm gonna pour that into your water supply to revitalize it, and it worked. But like there's been this balance of which one is like, neither one of these two was really portrayed as fully in the right or in the wrong. They just have different methods. But it's coming to appear that Kona is seeing himself as capable, but not as suited to lead the nation as Wuglamat is, just due to personality. Personally, I've been hoping that these two would work together from the beginning, because each of them really completes the other, I would say. It's pretty impressive. And it would seem that Kona, at least, has picked up on this now. So I'm impressed. And now he's saying he's not a claimant anymore because he just disqualified himself by busting up the tablet that was. He just shot his own tablet to smithereens. That's the tablet that you're supposed to put the stones in. So he wouldn't know.
What are you scheming?
Completely confused.
Nothing. I've simply come to realize who is worthy of following in Father's footsteps. Not our brother. Not Bakul Jaja. And not me. You have always held the happiness of our people closest to your heart, Lamachi. So I will do everything in my power to ensure you ascend to the throne.
Lamati is what Wuglamat's immediate family calls her. It's a bit of an endearment thing.
This is how I shall repay Father for his kindness. This is how I shall serve Tuli Yolal.
Yeah, Tuliolal is just like the nation overall. Well, the capital
We'll
city.
always count on you, Kona. Thank you.
It will make no difference. Numbers matter not in the face of true might. Ulul Jaja, mightiest of the blessed, arise!
There we go. There he is.
Everyone ready?
I, Spamton, have previously bested the real deal in single combat, but that was with that was with the blue head asleep. And also he was older, so.
No hard feelings, Papa. Got a lot of hopes riding on my shoulders, and the only way forward is through you.
So this is a stronger version of the guy, but this time I'm not alone. Here we go. Just gonna do my opener. And yeah, I'm Pictomancer.
So long as we stand together, we're unstoppable.
Oh. Over here. With these fights, you always gotta watch the outside. Oh, yikes. Okay, so he's gonna hit that side first. There we go. Yeah, this is a very similar fight to the first one that I did. Never stand in the orange, because that's where something's about to hit. Uh-oh. Whee! Fortunately, Pictomancer has a really nice move.
What a chore.
Oh, and that means everyone's got to stack together because damage is going to be spread across everyone who's in it.
How is this? Some manner of paralyzing effect. Defend the afflicted.
Okay.
We must free them! Target the constricting flames!
None can outrun my flames. For Lomachi!
Okay, there's Kona's big attack. Excellent.
Together, we shall triumph.
What if I do this? Start bonking this. There we go. Oh. Getting away from me, guy. What's he doing now? Oh, nothing special. Okay. And that's going to be a big super attack. I love Tempora Coat. Okay, get in position. Uh-oh. It's gonna hit this side first. Okay. Oh, he's making things hard.
I know not who you are. Are you blood to nothing? Surely this will quench your thirst for battle.
Alright, here we go. Oh, everyone got knocked down. Big cutscene? Big cutscene. Big cutscene attack.
Resolve the risen Kindle. By crimson wrath be sundered.
Oh, yikes. That is a big sword. Alright, here we go.
Everyone, get behind me! I've got a bad feeling about this.
Okay.
Will you have the strength to stand up to this?
Okay, I've done my thing.
I will be next done, servant. I will protect my people.
Where am I supposed to hit?
Is that
Oh.
the best you can do?
Okay. I guess that's it.
Impressive. I'm not finished yet.
Did I just waste my... Okay, good, I didn't.
See Lomachi becomes done. From Tuliyola.
Alright, I'm just gonna do that. Blast you with the laser. This. I'm making a few mistakes here, but it's not gonna matter. We're gonna win. good, good. And he's down. Alright, let's see how Zaril takes that. Probably not well. What if I do this? What if I do this? No, that's not good either. This'll have to do.
That's my old man for you.
Now what's he gonna do now? Yeah. Flip his lid.
I refuse to accept this.
Of course you do.
Ain't that a bit stubborn? Even for you.
Ketenram? Is that who this is?
Erugadin? It couldn't be...
Yeah, Rugadin. Big, burly people.
Tanqua! It's been too long.
Tanqua, okay.
It has indeed. You're looking more imposing since last I saw you, Wuklamat.
I suspect this may be either the explorer from Eorzea who first came to Tural, or a direct descendant. Looks very similar to the guy.
Tanqua?
My Turali moniker. Galul Jaja insisted I take one, saying my birth name was too cumbersome for the local tongues.
That birth name being Ketenram, I presume?
Yeah, Alphino figured it out.
No! Ketenram's that legendary Eorzean sailor. The one with the pickled cabbage.
We can talk about me cabbage later. Zarelja, whether you like it or no, these young'uns accomplished the feat. To deny Wuklamat her reward would be to betray the Dawn Servant's trust.
And what should she be rewarded for? Calling upon her minions to carry her to victory!
That's kind of the point, yes? What should I tell him here? We're not minions, we're Wuklamat's friends and comrades, or you're the autarch of Mamuk, show some dignity. I think this one.
Comrades, you believe a ruler should be reliant upon such?
Yes? Yep.
Together, we can achieve anything. You needn't place your faith in the promise of blessed siblings.
How would you have us reclaim our glory?
With friendship and community. With us.
If you mean to rule, you should be more sparing with your offers of clemency. Especially to a man who has sacrificed countless young lives. Nevertheless, I will fulfill my charge as Elector. In recognition of your feat, I bestow upon you a keystone.
I'm genuinely surprised that he's giving her the time of day. I didn't think that this guy was gonna change.
Congratulations are nearly in order, I suppose. I'm confident that you will find the Golden City in no time. You've grown much, and more during this journey. Become someone ready to lead our nation. Little Lamachi no longer. As your brother, I couldn't be more proud.
Kona. Thank you.
I must express my gratitude for your cooperation. And my regret for failing to live up to expectations.
Nonsense. If you believe Wuklamart is the woman for the job, then you have our wholehearted support.
One last thing. I wish to speak to you both from the heart. Unpracticed as I am, this may sound hackneyed, but I am truly grateful to have met you.
Words spoken with such feeling would resonate with any fortunate enough to hear them. Though our journey together hath ended, ever shall we cherish the memories.
Aye. And should you require further esoteric musings or biting witticisms, don't hesitate to call. I dare say we'll come flocking. But I get ahead of myself. As I recall, our contract remains in effect until we've escorted the second promise back to the capital.
I leave my sister in your capable hands. See that she returns home safely.
You've still malms to go yet, Wuklamart. The rite ain't over till you find the City of Gold.
I know. But if I can come this far, I can go all the way.
Plus, the quests are only up to level 95 so far, and I know they go up to level 100. So clearly we've got a ways to go yet. Alright. What are my levels again? Okay, I'll cash this into Samurai. And yeah, I have a special look just for Samurai. They based it on the thumbnail from the traditional Japanese cover of Big Shot. Oh yeah. This is Bakul's mom. I forget what she sounds like. Third promise! You brought everyone? We were just coming to you. We did it, Milalja. We proved to the Autarch that not even my father's full power could overcome the strength of our fellowship. I knew you would. I was right to trust you. You fulfilled your promise. Now it's our turn. You've shown us another way that we can build build the lives we've always wanted. Here in our homeland without sacrifice. Yeah, the local soil situation here is a bit unique, and they only found one plant that could grow in one crop that could grow in this stuff. But Aaronville, our Viera friend there, figured out a better solution with help from Kona. Thankfully, Aaronville has some contacts who can provide these people with the seeds, with seeds for different crops that could grow in this climate. Since our new crops will come from across the salt, I suppose we will have to treat with outsiders. As equals, of course. These people are largely Mamulja supremacists. Inside or outside, we're all just people, no matter what we look like or where we're born. When you're not used to all the color and variety, differences can feel like obstacles. But by learning more about what makes us different, we can also find common ground in places we never expected. Something new may become something you love. And someone you once hated might one day become your friend. Totally not talking about McCool. You'll never know unless you keep an open mind. And while it may feel scary, taking that first step towards understanding is always worth it. Spamton. Of course. Learning about outsiders may well help Mamuk grow. But what happens when they learn about us? About what we've done? They will not. For generations our covenant has been kept secret, and so shall it remain. The atrocities committed here were facilitated by the autarchs. We and no one else are responsible. For my deeds, I am prepared to forfeit my life, but I will not suffer others to be damned alongside me. No one's being damned, and your life isn't forfeit. The last thing this city needs is more death. Bakul Jaja hasn't fought this hard for this long only to lose his father. If you truly feel responsible, be the first person to extend understanding to others on behalf of Mamuk. Your community is waiting for you, here and in Tuliolal. I'm sorry, I'm really butchering Wuklamat's accent here. We can still make things right, my love. Choose a different side of history. Thank you, Third Promise. Thank you for everything. You still owe me an explanation about that cabbage, you know. The people of Mamuk have accepted you. Merchants and menders are now available for use. Sweet! Whoa, okay. Alright, another quest. This ain't no place for a proper chat. Me cabin's just north of the city. Blue eyes about, as people here call it on account of me. Desert Twinkers. Okay, while we're here, I'm gonna accept the quests that are blue because they will allow me to get around more easily once they're completed. Shidilja. Okay, something's wrong. You're one of the Third Promise's retainers, aren't you? Please help me. My name is Shidilja, and my husband and I were attacked by weavers outside the city. He fended them off so I could escape, but he's no match for them alone. I know I have no right to ask given how our people treat outsiders, but I'm begging you, please save my husband. His name is Gotolja, and he's near Golmajik Grove. Please hurry. And there's a prudent hunter over here. Hello. This prudent hunter would appreciate your discretion.
You're a traveler, are you? Could I ask for your help with something? There are too many prying ears here. Come and meet me on the other side of Golmaji Grove.
Okay. I can do the other quests later. As I say, those green diamonds, like the ones that look like they're straight out of The Sims, those indicate what are called ether currents. You need all of the ether currents in a given region, and if you get them, you unlock flight while you're mounted, so you can get around places much more quickly once you have that. Some of them are bound to quests, others are bound to just finding them out in the map, but I've found all of the ones out in this map already. Yeah, we got a problem here. Bonkety bonk bonk bonk. Are there more? Nope. Hi! Yeah, we saved a guy.
You'll have my thanks, stranger. I take it my wife sent you? Weavers don't usually attack people. I hardly knew what was happening before they were on us. But that's neither here nor there. Let's return to Mamuk and see that you receive a proper reward. Shidilja should be anxious for our arrival as well.
Okay, that one was easy. Alright, just gonna... Okay. And yeah, some mounts have a special little thing you can do with a button. Zappity zap. Those are purely cosmetic effects.
Good, you made it. I need your help handling a small but quite irritating problem. Have you heard of Blue Leafkin? They supposedly were once Mamulja who were cursed for some misdeed or another. Those who believe in that sort of thing are terrified to make any contact for fear they'll be cursed as well. I personally don't believe there's any truth in it, but that wouldn't stop people from thinking I was contaminated for crossing paths with one. For a blessing, Blue Leafkin generally keep to themselves deep in the forest, but recently one's been spotted wandering around these parts. That's why I need someone unbeholden to Mamuk's superstitions to dispose of it, and to speak not a word of the deed.
Very well. Yeah, I think I've run into a couple of those things already, and they're kind of angry and hostile. All right, here we go. Waiting. Hey, buddy! Easy. I mean, I'm slightly over-leveled for this, but not a whole lot. And I'll cash that one in as Ninja.
Thank you, traveler. Now we'll be able to hunt these forests without fear. We have many stories of the Blue Leafkin, but none agree on who among the Mamulja was cursed first, or for what misdeed. Some say it was a Dobro punished for felling trees. Others say it was a Buniwa punished for burning them. Each clan insists the blame lies with another, of course. Honestly, I think it's just a tale to keep people away from the dangerous and forbidden areas of this forest. Just the other day, one of our own went and pursued a mark in that direction, and he hasn't been seen since. Wait, that Blue Leafkin just now, could it have been? No, it's just a story after all. Anyway, you've done us a great service. We'll be sure to keep to our normal hunting grounds, and see if we can't find our missing friend.
That's done. Alright, then we go back to Mamuk. Now what the heck, I'm passing through the area. I might as well pick those up, but I'm probably not going to do them on stream. Ooh, bananas.
You look like you're not afraid of a little manual labor.
We need azure crystals from Cenote Neozote, but our usual helpers are busy reforming the city. Regardless of what the city does, we've still got Najul to grow. Najul being their blue bananas. I'll lend you my hammer, so if you can go and break me 2 chunks of azure crystal, I'd be much obliged. And you? Zisilja is thinking hard about Golmajik Grove's future. I am sorry to trouble you, but could I ask for your help? As Mamuk begins to tread a different path, so should Golmajik Grove, or so I think. Probably. The thing is, I'm not sure. I'd like to hear what hopes the people have for the Grove's future, but I'm afraid they wouldn't be honest if I asked. No one wants to upset the Najul keepers, after all. Do you think you could ask around for me? And yeah, Najul, the Jatika bananas, the blue bananas, are that one crop that grows here. That they knew about. Big bird. I have a lot of different mounts. This button just picks one at random. I have a bird. I have a lot of birds. I have some dogs, some horses, a car, a couple planes, a blimp, a few chairs. Here we go. Oh, 1,000 blessings upon you! My good old Jah is safe thanks to your kindness. I don't know what I would have done if you not arrived when you did. Most of our able-bodied fighters have left the city in search of mercenary work, you see. As I once did myself. You're from Eorzea, aren't you? I toured the crusty salt in my younger years. That is, until I suffered injury enough to send me home for good. Now I can hardly manage to ward off the occasional feisty weaver, it would seem. Glory days mean little when you can no longer protect your loved ones. Aw, sad Spamton. I'm perfectly fine, aren't I? Besides, those weavers weren't feisty, they were positively feral. I still can't believe we were attacked by such normally docile creatures. Something had them agitated, though I can't imagine what. Still, if our local weavers are being driven into a rage, that doesn't bode well for us. I realize this is more than you bargained for, stranger, but would you be willing to help? It's unheard of for weavers to attack Mamulja, so we need to determine what's going on before someone gets injured. Yeah, a lot of the quests for ether currents end up being hooks for longer lines. There's little in it for you, mind. Don't get your hopes up. Thank him, dearest. He's doing us a kindness. Right, just not used to the open generosity is all. Thank you, stranger. We're counting on you. Well, obviously there's going to be something else to accept here now. Shidilja seems to know where to start regarding the weavers. Okay. First, I think we ought to search the area where we were attacked. If anything's amiss, I should be able to spot it, but I worry about another ambush. Would you go ahead and make sure the roads are safe? And yeah, I have an egg parasol. Thank you, stranger. You are ever generous. We first encountered the weavers north of Golmajik Grove by the cenote there. I'll give you an ample head start and then come and meet you. In the meantime, I'll ask around the city. Others may have been similarly attacked for all we know. Alright. That's that dealt with. That, I believe, just leaves the... Oh, right, there's one I gotta cash in by the blimp that I took to get in here. But it's just that and this one here. And then I can fly. And do all the other good stuff. Here's Kettenrom's place. Okay. Wuklamat. Hello. Why did you choose to settle down in Mamuk? They haven't exactly been welcoming to outsiders, legendary explorer or otherwise. All the more reason to keep a weather eye on him. Though, seeing how you've won them over, methinks I'll have less need for vigilance. I'm here at Gulul Jaja's behest to ensure his hard-won peace is kept, and incidentally to remind Zaril Jah of his duty as elector should he have forgotten it. My old man ordered you to stay here? That's no way to treat an honored guest. I'd say I'm more than your father's guest by now. Or didn't you see the sepulchre atop Wokozomo? Yes, that's right. There was a big old monument to commemorate the Gulul Jaja and his 6 comrades who had helped him seal away Valley Garmanda. And Ketenram here was one of them. That's right. Ketenram was one of the names. Your father and I fought shoulder to shoulder in many a battle, Valley Garmanda being but one of our triumphs. He and I are brothers. So when your brother tells you to stand watch, you stand watch. You trust in his judgment and his strength of will, even if that means you have to sit out the occasional scrap. Surely you understand such a bond, surrounded as ye are by all these bright and eager faces? I do. My comrades are my strength, and it's thanks to them that I understand Papa's hopes for this nation, what I must continue to protect. Then prove your readiness for the throne, Uklamat. Find the Golden City. Oh, I will! With these words beside me, even uncovering a legend should be child's play. Especially since I believe I already have. All by yourself? How? When? Oh yeah, she has her own reason for being here. She's trying to find her grandfather. Well, as you know, electors are forbidden from giving unfair advantage to claimants, so when Hunmu Rook refused to divulge why my grandfather passed through Ikbrash 20 years ago, his silence spoke volumes. Oh, the cat ears are just part of the hoodie. Kryl does not have cat ears. No. Wuklamat has cat ears. Kona has cat ears. Kryl does not. These are just a fashion piece. And Hunmu Rook is Wuklamat's biological father, who left her with Gulul Jaja because someone tried to kill Wuklamat when she was 3. And he figured that it was probably someone from Mamuk. And so he's like, oh, my daughter's in danger. I don't know anyone who'd be better suited to protect her than, well, Gulul Jaja, who we just saw the shade of earlier. And so that's what happened. You think Galuf's visit had something to do with the Golden City? Precisely. Moreover, only the Yokhui the giants, who lived in Yaktel ever dreamt those golden dreams. When exposed to certain triggers, those with magical aptitude have been known to receive visions. And if Gofrelor, the head giant, the guy who was originally going to host the trial of reinforcing the ice, and also one of Gulul Jaja's allies in the original fight. And if Gofrelor's abilities are at all representative, the Yokhui are no stranger to the arcane. Which means the Dreamers of Eld likely owe their experiences to their inherent qualities and their proximity to the city itself, here in these forests. Then all we need to do is search Yaktel from top to bottom, right? It would behoove us to try and narrow our focus. To that end, I propose we return to Mamuk and make inquiries. While there, we can all take the opportunity to see to any necessary travel preparations. When everyone is ready, let us assemble at the Aetheryte. Oh, this is going to get interesting. Wait, is the Golden City going to be the next dungeon that I have to run? I don't know how to pronounce that. You're Kakura's boy, ain't you? Kakura? Is something? She told me about you. Said she tasked you with finding the Golden City. And yes, he's here because he was tasked by his parents with finding the Golden City, and it didn't work out, but now he has another chance. I might even succeed, despite my best efforts. I had begun to think it was a fool's errand. My own fruitless search in my youth proved as much. I can't do his accent because he rolls his R's, and I can't do that. Unfortunately, I've been trying to figure that out for years and years, and I can't do it. Yet here you are, old and wise, playing the fool again. Courtesy of the company I've been keeping, perhaps. Wuklamat's not the only one to have grown thanks to her comrades. We'll find it. Together. Oh yeah, and those are his real ears too. Was I ever that young? I don't think we ever got an explanation for why Kryle likes the cat ear hoodie so much. Come to think of it. You waited for me. It seems Ketenram knows my mentor, so we chatted for a bit longer. Alfredo said to meet by the Aetherite, so I'll see you there. Oh yeah, I have a beetle tank. Hello. Eorzea looks shaken. I'd be wary of entering the forests right now if I were you. There's something strange on the loose out there. I saw it with my own eyes. It had an otherworldly look to it, more spirit-like than anything, but when it motioned for me to follow it deeper into the trees, that's when I knew it meant trouble. I encountered it north of Golmajit Grove and west of the Blue Eyes abode. I wouldn't suggest following it, but if curiosity gets the better of you, let me know what you discover. I think I took a wrong turn somewhere. Sticky gecko. Oh, someone's in here. Golmajit Grove? On the one hand, I'd say they should expand their operations, but that would be more difficult than it sounds. Even the smaller trees in this forest are nigh impossible to fell, so clearing more space would be difficult. Not much of a suggestion after all, I'm afraid. Oh yeah, the roulette would have been... Yeah, the lottery... Oh, it's my car! It's my special Congadero! Actually, it's called a Regalia Type G, but... It's my Congadero. Yep, it's a Regalia. It's actually Noctis Regalia, but remade by Sid Garland. Yes, yeah. That car is from the Final Fantasy 15 crossover event. So it's literally just the 15 Regalia, but spruced up a bit by this game's Sid. The merchants were more than happy to mend my gear and send me supplies. One would hardly believe that they were ever averse to aiding visitors. You won't believe how many Najul they gave me. Now all we need is a hint to point us in the right direction. City of Gold, here we come! I think I can offer that much. I have an inkling of where the Golden City might be. Milalja! And Zerelja! You've come to help us? As an elector, I am forbidden from speaking of the Golden City. But my wife is beholden to no such constraints. Then anything you can tell us would be greatly appreciated. Our people have lived here for centuries. There is no corner of this forest we do not intimately know. Save for one. Do you recall the place I showed you where my son confessed the truth of blessed siblings? That stone pier stands at the entrance of the Sky Deep Cenote, the final resting place for children we lost to our zealotry. Precious few are permitted beyond the cenotaph doors, and we have not explored its deepest recesses. If the Golden City is in Yaktel, it may well be hidden there. Will you permit us to search for it? I have no reason to refuse you. No longer will we rely on blessed siblings, nor will we conceal the sacrifices made to conceive them. The cenote is no longer under our protection. It's a dismal burial ground, and our children deserve better. Their bodies will be moved to a place of comfort and peace. I'm sure Babkul Jaja would appreciate that, and we're here to offer any help if you need it. Your father also visited the cenote, come to think of it. It was many years ago by now, but a notable affair due to the foreigner he brought with him. A mage, I believe. Probably Galoof. Probably the grandpa. Truly? The Dawn servant did not disclose his reasons, but he descended past our cenotaph and into the old Yokoi quarries. Here we go. Doubtless the very same ones excavated by Vopolo's dreamers. The Golden City must be there. In the depths of the Sky Deep Cenote! Thank you, both of you. We'll set out straight away. You will find a winged beast or two lingering in Gokdrak descent. They will carry you below. I believe in you, Third Promise. You will make a magnificent Dawn servant. So, yeah, there's the second promise, the third promise, the Dawn's promise, and I forget whether Bakul had a special name or not. Oh, right, no, I think the Dawn's promise was, yeah, and then there was the Resilient Sun. That was Zeralja's name. Thanks, I think? Yeah, Dawn Servant is the name of the ruler position. Like, head of the nation. Oh, Dawn Servant. Like, dawn as in start of the day. Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, Dawn Servant is the name of the is the title for the ruler of Tuliolal and Tural. This is it, everyone! To the Sky Deep Cenote! Unfortunately, I gotta say, this expansion got a bit of a bad rap in North America and probably Europe because the English voice for Wuklamat is a transgender woman, and you can imagine how certain parts of the internet would react not only to the prominent presence of such a person and the character that she voices, but also the fact that she's straight up the main character, like even more so than your character, and you're just here to support her in this arc. Yeah. Kinda sucks. Oh, how fortuitous that we should meet! For you who have heralded the winds of change for all Mamuk, I have a favor to ask. There are butterflies near Cenote Jayunja that glow a soft blue. Not the giant beasts, but rather small flittering creatures, swift and clever. Catching them may prove more taxing than you anticipate, but I would be eternally grateful if you could bring me 3. Wait, where am I supposed to go for main story now? Here? Am I supposed to go to Tuliyola? Am I supposed to go back to Tuliyola? Am I supposed to... There's Triple Triad up there? There's card games to play? Oh, I'm supposed to go all the way over there. I don't like that. I don't much like the sound of that. Nope. Okay, intermission time. I'm going to... Actually, no, I'm not going there. First, I'm going to pick up my lottery prize. And then I'm going to go up there and play Triple Triad. And then I'm going to go pick up that other Ether Current. And then I'm going to go around and keep advancing the story. That's my plan. I'm going to see if any of my stuff is sold. It has! A lot of it has! Okay. Yeah, I have these 2 retainers, Misery and Victor, who I send out to sell stuff. Just random junk that I pick up. Whoa, okay. Yeah, no, scratch that. I'll just sell those by the NPC way. And... Okay. And Victor sold 1 thing, so we're gonna see... Sell items in inventory. Armory chest for him. This. There we go. Quit. And... Okay. Let's see how my lottery tickets did. You get 3... okay. There's 4 numbers. There's 4 numbers. It's like the lotto tickets in Pokemon, but there's only 4 numbers, and you can only pick 3 numbers per round, and it's 1 round per week. Okay, the winning number was 3420. My first number was 7269, so I didn't get any matches. Oh, I got something? Okay, and I got 4th prize because my second number was 3930. My 3rd number is always, of course, 1997. I just have the game randomly generate the first 2 numbers, and the 3rd is always 1997. Alright, well, I'll order next week's numbers. Random. And 1997. There. Okay. Now, what was that? You could already be winner 3? What's that? Did I get a prize for that? Win a cumulative total of 500,000 MGP from the Jumbo Cagpot, and no, there was no, okay. That's just a milestone reward. Alright. Now, I want to take the map back to Yaktel, which is over here. And we're gonna go here. Ikbrash. I have a lot of tickets that allow for 3 warps. Free warps. Yeah. Alright. Oh, I have stuff to cash in over here. Like, lots of stuff to cash in. I guess I'll do that. You're back! And much quicker than I thought you'd be. You've made a difference today, even if you can't tell at a glance. Those things are ravenous and mindlessly engulf smaller prey to sate their bottomless hunger. Normally, larger animals would keep their numbers in check, but there are far fewer predators stalking the woods since the storm. This has given the mantises a chance to flourish, but at the expense of everything else. Yeah, this is a side quest that I did a while back. Of course, the natural inclination of living things is to reproduce, but nature rests on a delicate balance. Maintaining that balance is only one of a hunter's duties. Today you helped us restore a small bit of harmony to the forest, and I hope you gained a deeper understanding of our relationship to the land we call home. I'm honored to have worked with one of Wuklamat's own. Yeah, Hunmulruk, Wuklamat's bio-dad, is the head of this village here. Let's see. So here they all think very highly of her. Thank you for saving my friend. If you had arrived even a moment later, I shudder to think what would have happened. Yeah, I found him being attacked by a giant piranha. I'm sorry I caused all this fuss. I was just fantasizing about all the fish I'd bring home, and forgot there's a reason they call that the Crimson Cenote. I suppose you might not have heard the legends behind that name, Traveler? They're grim, and make no mistake. It's said that during the war with the Mamulja, the Cenote used to be a burial place for our fallen. There are also stories of desperate people diving in to avoid capture by the enemy. In both cases, the monstrous fish in Ikrash Soli feasted, and its waters would be stained red. Sometimes it's easy to forget the lessons our stories teach us, but there's a reason they persist. I won't go fishing again without a proper escort. You have my word on that. Yay! A lot of these just random quests reward you with equipment that I don't need, but that sells for a pretty penny on the player markets. And here's another one. There you are, Spamton. Thank you for giving me a bit of your time today. This guy sicked his trained tigers on me because he wanted to train the tigers. Yeah, that didn't go well for the tigers. The techniques we use to tame the forest beasts have been passed down through generations among the Sprawl. You can imagine they were of great use to us during our war with the Mamulja. Even during these peaceful times, having a few animals at our beck and call makes our daily hunting all the easier. Of course, we don't need as many as before, so many of our companions were released back into the wilds. Even so, I can't let the knowledge of my forebears die with me. In quiet times as well, I must sharpen their fangs. Yeah, the tiger things are called brush here. That being said, oh, there's the name right there. My brush seems less and less keen to face intelligent foes, but I'm content to just have them hunt by my side. I may have tamed them, but that doesn't change their nature. Still, I reckon we all learned something from you today. Even me. You deserve this reward for helping me keep my own fangs keen. More equipment! Okay. Oh yes, I have this shiny royal mouse thing as a mount too. It's kind of cute. Look. Triple Triad. Oh, I'm always willing to play. Ever since a traveling merchant introduced me to the game, I've been able to think of little else. I'm always cooking up new strategies. Okay, so this one's Ascension. A card's ranks increase in proportion to the number of cards of the same type already played. I have a specialized deck for that. Challenge. Ascension, right here. It's all primals. So every time I play one of these cards, all the rest of them get stronger. Like this. Yeah, it's a 3x3 board, and you capture your opponent's cards by playing your own card next to them, such that the touch out of the touching numbers yours is greater. Magitech, Vanguard, and Branch Bearer. Okay, so I will slap Sephiroth right there, I guess. That's a 2. Grinovat. Been a long time since I've seen that card. And Magitech Predator. Clean sweep, and I got the card! Branch Bearer. Okay. I suppose I wasn't as cunning as I thought, but playing against a strong opponent is its own reward. That got my blood pumping as much as any hunt. Yay! I got it on my first play. Okay, that was a bit of a short triple triad break. Alright. What's this? You're here on behalf of the merchant. He wanted fabric samples, if I recall. I have them ready, so you can deliver them to him directly. Also, be sure to pass on my apologies that I could not meet the vast quantity he requested. We are a self-sufficient people, you see, and do not produce goods with a mind to sell them en masse. Still, I hope what I've provided meets with his satisfaction. Be well. Oh, yes. This is, these are some golden mech legs that I have because because I'm popular. People gave me commendations in my random matchings, and eventually I got one of these things. It even has weapons! Granted, weapons that don't do anything. But it's still kind of cool. Oh, hello. Are you looking for Ralvo? I'm afraid his duties have taken him away for a while. Tiatia meat. This lean red meat is often served in stews throughout the households of Yggdrasil. Oh yeah, I helped a hunter do a thing. Oh, this is from Tiathro. It looks delectable. I think I'll serve it tonight, in fact. Speaking of which, when is young Tiathro planning on undertaking the trial? Ralvo was supposed to be his partner, but lately the brethren have had their hands full. I only hope their work settles down soon, but who can say when that will be? Yeah, the guy in question requested me as a substitute for the partner for the trial. All right, so I just need to get back to the balloon landing there. Watchtower. Can I do something here? Quest related? There is no one in sight, but you see fresh footprints following the road heading south. Oh, that's a bounty target. I kill this, I get special prizes! Uh-oh. I'd like to attack this guy. Dead. There we go. Oh yes, I have a little froggy trash can I can ride around on too. It's kind of cute actually. That thing doesn't see me! There isn't a soul to be seen, but the dirt nearby has been recently disturbed. Alright, you want to fight? And dead. Chat. I've come to reap your soul. Take a number. I'll be with you sometime. You'll have to go after the bags, collect my soul and possessions, so I don't know. They can be funny in there. Alright, what's this? You're returned! Did you find out where he was going? I've been asked to keep this a secret. Really? Well, these things happen, I suppose. Nevertheless, I thank you for trying. Truth be told, I do have a theory as to what he's up to. You see, every once in a while I'll spot people feasting on Jatiga bananas. They never say where they got them from, but if that man is venturing into the lower forest, he could be the one smuggling them. But it's too soon to go around making accusations. I'll keep looking into the matter, and until I find the truth, let's both keep quiet about this, eh? She's right. As promised, you deserve a reward for your time. Safe travels. Yeah. There are some Shabral and some Mamulja that like to engage in trade with each other, but some of the people in their respective villages, especially the Mamulja, aren't really too keen on that. Oh, need a bot. Bye. Get out of here. Where am I going? Right. Probably be faster to just warp down here. And then make my way west. Wait, was that a... Oh no, that's just another quest marker. Okay. And hey, I rolled the Gungadero again. Oh, is this where the merchant is? I want to see if the merchant has any special inventory. Hi! Purchase items. They do not. However, I could use more of this. And can never have too many of those either. Okay. Onward. Oh, that's right. I got one of these. I got one of these things. This is my newest. This is my newest mount. I rolled it in an event roulette thing. Flare of happiness fires a flare bright enough to illuminate the dark side of any stellar object. Yeah, I was helping them build a moon base. And the tokens you get from that can be spent to spin a wheel for special prizes. And this is one of the most special prizes. One of the specialist. I was actually having such terrible luck trying to get one of these things that that Alice there offered me a spare one that she had gotten. But fortunately, I didn't need it. Oh, that is not something I can fight on my own. If that thing sees me, I might die. It's a little difficult to navigate the terrain around here because of all the cenotes. Which, yes, are meteor impact craters that have filled with water. Wait, does it fire from a different arm each time, or is it always that one? Because I thought it was firing from the left arm earlier. No, I guess it's always that one. And my memory's just bad. Oh well. Alright, we go this way. Oh, I think that may be one of my quest targets there. The blue butterflies. Oh, no, not? Okay. They don't want me to take out the blue morphos. Okay. I like the big mech suit. Makes me feel like a big shot. Okay, they're just in this cave here. Which, as was said, is where they were burying all of the stillborn two-headed babies. So, Alright, here we are. Imposing beast. Ride the beast to the sky deep cenote? Yes! With a powerful leap, the beast takes flight. Whee! Oh, yeah. New part of the map, so I get a bit of experience for that. Spamped. Oh, someone else is here. Yeah, this is where we found Bakul Jaja crying after his dad disowned him. This is the cenotaph, which means that beyond these doors is... Right of succession or no, disturbing the souls that rest here feels wrong. I know, but I can't turn back. Let's pay our respects at the very least. Let's go. I'm ready to complete my journey. The Sky Deep Cenote. Yep, this is a dungeon. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Press this. Go here. This, I need to be level 95. Boom. Samurai's level 95. Oh, they're gonna make me wait. Alright. Let's go fishing, I guess. Can I go fishing? Will they let me fish at the... okay, yeah. I guess it makes sense that they wouldn't let me fish at the bottom of the cemetery. Okay, yeah, I might not like what I catch. Yeah, no. Alright. What else can I do in the meantime? Go there? No. It's just okay. Yeah, now I gotta wait for other people to queue up for the dungeon in order to run it with me. Oh, okay, we just need a healer now. You can see over here. My portrait is still working for... Yes, it is. Perfect. Okay. Good. Oh, yes, that's something I can show you in the meantime. I have different portraits for each job that'll show up at the start of each run that I do. So if I'm Scholar, I look like this. Summoner, it's this. Gunbreaker, it's this. Blue Mage, it's this. Paladin, it's this. Warrior, it's this. Dark Knight, it's this. Dragoon. Let's see. I don't have a special one for Reaper or Monk yet. I have one for Ninja. Bard. Not for Machinist, not for Dancer. Yeah, this is still a work in progress. Black Mage. That's placeholder. That's more just my general picture. No. And Viper. And Pictomancer. I'm gonna throw money at this. I'm sure this is the other DPS that's queued up for the thing that I'm in. I have an emote that throws money. I have another one that just eats egg. And let me take a selfie. And yeah, you may not have noticed, but I colored Spamton's eyes here behind the glasses the right colors. I can shake a drink. I can water the plants. I can paint the floor blue. Or red. Or yellow. Or black. I can talk all shady like. Yeah, this is textbook Spamton right here. There it goes! Alright. Given the time, this will likely be the end point of the stream. Just finishing up this quest here. Oh yeah, it's all the dead. Yep, the Sky Deep Cenote. Those are all the vessels containing all of the dead all of the dead blessed siblings. Here we are. And set it to party chat and say hi to everybody with this button. Hey it's me! Everybody's favorite and award-rated salesman, 1997. Flash an award-losing smile. Oh, and, I guess I wasn't queued with Asmodeus, whatever. Alright. Eat some food for bonus XP. And now I'm just gonna boop and Ogi Namakiri because this is a really powerful move. Bam, and start spinning. Use my AoEs. And splat my sword into the floor, splat my sword into the floor again. I messed up. Oh well. Should be okay. This is just the trash pulls. No one cares if I mess up. This super attack out like this. There we go. And start spinning some more. Samurai is one of those jobs that looks a lot more complicated than it is. You just kind of follow the buttons. Oh, that was the wrong button again. Uh-oh. Oh, someone stunned it. Good. There. Alright, there's usually 3 bosses in each of these dungeons. This is the first. The Feather Ray. Let's see what you have for us. Cursed to be a nuisance to the party. Compelled to release Feather Ray special attack. Okay. Face this way. There we go. Okay. Then... copious bubbles. Uh-oh. Oh, I understand. It's Toho! I'm throwing the Tuhus at us. Uh-oh. Oh, I think I get it. Oh, okay, so that washes the bubbles. Okay, got it. And then... okay, that was the wrong button again. Oh, this is... oh, that's evil. Now I'm spewing bubbles. Okay. That... this is a tough one. Alrighty. Oh! Items. I didn't get any. Oh well. We're going deeper. I see. And splat go the spiders. Ah, can't keep up. Okay. And now... Okay. There we go. All right. Rats. There are rats! Workers arise! Eliminate the rats! You gotta have your wits about you. Smash them! Smear them into pulp! If you'll excuse me for a moment. Goodies. There. Silence! Our workers have fallen! Activate firearms! This must be firearms. Core engaged! Firearms is risen! Yep. Ah, such power! Destroy! 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 Uh-oh. My enchanted sledge, intruders, be gone! Be gone! Be gone! Be gone! Okay. Mirror maneuver. Oh, that's what it means by mirror maneuver. Okay. Oh, yikes. They're gonna head out? Okay. Thank you, Kekleon. Have a good night. Emergent artillery. I think I understand how that's gonna work. Whoa, okay, don't stand on any of that. And okay. Do this. Rumble beneath my full might! Die, die, die! Thunderlight Burst is going to go there, and it's going to go there, and it's going to blow that up. Okay. Whoa, okay. Yeah, it's my first time doing this. There are things that I do not know. And they are many. Okay. Oh, that's not fair! Okay. There we go. Okay, so that's gonna go there, there, there. It's gonna blow that up, meaning I stand here and do not die. Okay. There we go. Do this. What? There we go. Okay. There. Here, do this, and it's dead. Phew. Okay, is any of this stuff for me? No, it's not. Fun. Sky Deep Packers. Interesting name. I don't know why I messed up my combo there just now. Okay. Okay, they're gone. Next. Oh, this is getting all fancy. Oh no. Is this where... You've got to be kidding me. I know that there is a place that I've been looking for, and it is called Solution 9, and I suspect that this may be where it is. Cha. This. This. There. Got them all up. Okay. There's our big boss. Maul Skull, Sculptor of Silence. Oh, here we go. Roar. This is it. It's time to be a big shot! I messed up. Okay. Ah! Okay. Mall work. What's it doing? Okay. Oh, I don't like this at all. Brain stopped working like 2 bosses ago when I ran out of water. Oh no. Okay, so I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this. Oh, this is gonna suck. Whoo! Okay, made it. What's it doing? What's it doing? What's it doing? Oh, that's a tank buster. Okay, don't stand in that unless you're the tank. Oh, I don't like the look of that! Oh, that's on me? Forgot to pop Tengensu again. Oh well. Ash Layer. I don't know what that is, but it doesn't sound good. Okay, that's a Raid White, I guess. I was right to put up Tengensu. Okay. Watch closely. Okay. Yikes! Okay. Bad things are gonna happen. Oh, we are in trouble. Why are you using the limit break? No! What? Why would they do that? Oh, that was stupid. Oh, I'm gone. I'm dead. Let's see how long it takes the healer to notice. Thank you. Okay. Ash Layer. Okay. Oh, okay, I almost went off the edge. Oh, that doesn't look good. See, this is when I would have used the limit break. Up we get. And it's dead. Yay! Happy. Well, we did it. That certainly looks like the Golden City. Oh, what's this? Chat. Why? No, jump off. Tank. You know what I'm gonna do? You're the only one who needs to eat yourself. I'm gonna go to your house, find your pet, and then spoil the pet so the pet loves me more. There. That's that. I've been hitting snooze on all these ads because I want you to see this.
I thought this place was of Yokwi origin. But is this glowing stone their creation as well?
Probably not, Gryle.
I don't believe so. I've never seen anything like it.
Then it's from an even older time. Don't tell me it's the Allegans again.
Don't tell me it's the Allegans again. Maybe it is.
Careful
Maybe it's
study
not.
would be required to confirm. It does not appear to be reminiscent of their designs.
No, it's not quite Allegan.
A golden light. Could it be?
There's a platform on the other side, but how do we get over there?
Like this.
That's how, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Right then. Let's go and take a look.
That seal. That's Charlian and no mistake.
Oh, they're gonna need the keystone tablet thingamajigs.
How do we open it?
Come and look at this. Your tablets might be a good fit, wouldn't you say?
There we go. Activated the device. Now the door's open.
Leave it to Alfino.
This music sounds familiar. Oh, everything's Xenoblade all of a sudden.
Is this it? The Golden City?
Though there is some resemblance, it doesn't quite live up to what the Yokwi described from their dreams.
No. Oh, there's our guy.
Well done. Well done indeed.
There's Gulul. Yep, that's the guy.
You, my dear daughter, have found the entrance to the City of Gold and triumphed in the right of secession.
So we did it. We made it to the end.
That we did.
You seem more perplexed than joyous.
Yeah, we just gotta open this thing.
It's just... This place is unlike anything we've seen in Tural. Never mind the peculiar stone. So I am given to wonder, what exactly lies beyond that gate?
Nothing less than the Golden City of Legend, I assure you. The circumstance prevents us from opening the gate.
Circumstance.
As to what the city is and what Gall of Valdesium discovered all those years ago,
Which is what Kryl's here for.
this knowledge and more, I will share with you after your ascension. What you choose to do with it will be up to you.
The Golden City is real. It took a while, but I finally found it.
Come, let us return to Duliola.
Home at last.
It would be nice if we could open that gate. This one right here. See the inside of the Golden City. But I guess Gulul's satisfied. Alright, so we're gonna... Do I have any level 95 jobs now? I do not. Well, we've done it. We've seen Wuklamat to victory in the right of succession. Like me, I expect you have no few questions about the Golden City, but they must wait until our claimant has settled into a new role. Even as we speak, she prepares for the Ascension ceremony back at the palace. I'm given to understand it'll be held in a few days' time. In the meantime, let us all enjoy some well-deserved rest. Yay, I got my ether current. Now I can fly in Yaktel. You mean now enter the Skydeep Cenote? Yeah, that's the standard dungeon unlock message. Freebird Yaktel. Nice. Alright. So I got some loose ends to tie up here, but I can do that on my own time. And in fact, I will. So, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Don't forget to join the Discord. I'll do this. To vote on who's going to stream Look Outside. And that will affect well, I'll say that may affect the scheduling of that stream as well. But that's what's next to come in the variety slot, so to speak. And in the meantime, I will be back Tuesday with more of what was that, Blossoming Blooms or something, some Mario 64 ROM hack that's rather interesting. So I'll be back with that. And don't forget to follow, subscribe if you haven't. Remember, you do get one free Tier 1 sub if you are subscribed to Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime. I'd appreciate it if you used that on me, but I'm just happy to know that you're using it at all. Anyway, I will end things off there. And I don't think I'm going to raid anyone because it's like, it's past midnight my time. So, have a good night, everybody, and I hope to see you Tuesday. Till then, comrades.